Welcome, Igraspers. A news attitude is a new attitude. So get ready and always step up. Let's begin with the news from the capital. Delhi has a new Chief Minister. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was appointed as the Chief Minister of Delhi yet again after Aam Aadmi Party won the Delhi Assembly elections last week. The CM and his 6 ministers were sworn in by President Ram Nath Kovind at the iconic Ram Leela Maidan last Sunday.
President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump will visit India on February 24th and 25th. This will be President Trump's first formal visit to India. He, along with his wife, will travel to Gujarat apart from visiting the capital city, Delhi. You see, Igraspers, it is important for the heads of different countries to meet each other, to build stronger global relationships and boost status.
Rishi Sunak, an Indian origin British MP, which means Member of Parliament, has been appointed as the second most powerful minister in the British government. With this, he becomes UK's first Indian origin finance minister. Rishi Sunak is also the son-in-law of Infosys co-founder Mr. Narayan Murthy. There are 2 other Indian origin senior ministers in the British government. Now, aren't we proud to be Indians? It's now time for news in our science segment. A massive asteroid, which means a rocky object in space orbiting our sun, just sailed past the Earth last week. This giant rock is suggested to be taller than the tallest building on Earth. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, NASA and other agencies currently have missions to study near-Earth asteroids and reduce the danger of a collision. Phew, there sure is a lot happening up there. Once again, we have alarming news about climate change. 2 weeks back, warm water was discovered under the Thwaites Glacier in Antarctica. This time, an iceberg nearly the size of Atlanta just broke off a glacier on the edge of Antarctica. Now that's a big one. All of this is the impact of warming temperatures, warmer ocean water and declining snowfall. The lack of snow has hugely impacted ski resorts in Europe and Japan. The ski resorts have had to make fake snow, truck snow from one place to another, and many have had to shut down too. The effect of climate change can be seen everywhere. Igraspers, put on your thinking hats and write to us on your suggestions to slow down the climate crisis.
Bushfires in Australia killed 1 billion animals. A 6-year-old boy, Owen Coley, has raised more than $47,000 for the animals which were affected in the wildfires. And how did he do it? By making clay koalas and sending them to each person who donates $50 or more towards the rescue cause. Igraspers, if there's a will, there's surely a way. On another front, a dog named Bear is reportedly the only dog in the world who can find koalas by the scent of their fur. And he seems to be doing his job rather well, trying to find koalas in the burnt forests of Australia. And now it's time for some sports news.
Hello, Igraspers. Have you heard of Srinivas Gowda? Well, over the last week, he has become quite the national sensation. Srinivas Gowda is a Kambala jockey who ran 142.5 meters in 13.62 seconds. A Kambala is basically a buffalo race where a man has to run with a buffalo. Now, why is this impressive? Well, if you reduce the distance to 100 meters, his timing would be that of 9.55 seconds, which is the current world record held by the fastest man on the planet, Usain Bolt. Everyone, in India is abuzz with the possibility of Gowda being a running star.
The NBA All-Star is an event hosted at the end of the NBA season, wherein the best players from across the league compete against each other. Out of his 18-year-long career, Kobe Bryant went to All-Stars 17 times and also holds the record for winning the most MVP awards. Kobe Bryant was indeed a legend of the game, and his absence will surely be felt.
The Indian men's hockey team captain Manpreet Singh won the prestigious FIH Men's Player of the Year. The International Federation for Hockey recognized Manpreet Singh, who is midfielder, as the #1 hockey player in the world for last year. This is the first time since the award started in 1999 that an Indian has won the award. Manpreet Singh made his debut in the national squad in 2011 and has played over 250 games with the national squad. While his hockey skills have always been great, what makes him a legendary player is his leadership, and the FIH recognized this. We wish Manpreet Singh the heartiest of congratulations and wish the Indian team luck for their upcoming Olympic qualifiers. Do remember to subscribe to Igraasp. Can you guess who? This Italian astronomer, physicist and engineer is also known as the father of modern physics. He is famous for his industrious use of telescopes. He discovered the 4 moons of Jupiter. I bet you're still thinking. He is Galileo Galilei. And for his contributions in physics and astronomy, NASA named a space mission to Jupiter after him.
Dear iGraspers, this week we bring you an Indian classic novel, Swami and Friends, the first of a trilogy by the award-winning late author R.K. Narayan. Swami is a 10-year-old schoolboy who lives in the fictional town of Malgudi. iGraspers, the characters in this book journey through school life adventures during India's independence struggle. Now you may have read tons of books with naughty school-going children in American novels, but have you compared them with similar characters in Indian novels? If not, Swami and Friends is for you. Read the book and share your review in the comment section below.
It's trivia time! iGraspers. This year is a leap year and 29th February is leap day. Now, what's a leap year? You see, the Earth takes 365 and a quarter days to complete one revolution around the Sun. Since we cannot have a quarter day, every 4 years, one full day is added to the calendar to the month of February, and that becomes the leap year. But how would you calculate if a certain year was a leap year or not? Well, here are some rules to calculate them. Did you know the concept of a leap year was first introduced by the Roman ruler Julius Caesar? And that's not all, iGraspers. People born on leap day are called leaplings. Do you have any leapling friends? Tell us all about them in the comment section below.
While it's nice to be updated about the latest trends in movies, books, and even fashion, it's surely not cool to be harming yourself and others by participating in dangerous challenges. A recent challenge called the Skull Breaker Challenge is absolutely unsafe, totally uncool, and completely bizarre. It has been raising alarm bells everywhere, as the goal of this is to make kids fall on their backs. It has serious consequences and may lead to head and back injuries. Why would anybody smart and sensible want to do that? So iGraspers, be alert and be safe.
Let's look at the events to catch this week. The Goa Carnival is celebrated annually with a colourful display of dancing and processions. It was first brought to India by the Portuguese when they ruled here. Approximately 500 years ago, the first Goa Carnival was organised in the state. The highlight of this event is the parade with participants wearing vibrant costumes and masks. There are sports competitions and live music. So if you're in the region, do visit and share your experiences with us.
Hello everyone! Are you ready to celebrate Science Day? The National Science Day is observed annually on 28th February, the day Dr. C.V. Raman discovered the phenomenon of the scattering of light, which is simply called the Raman effect. This day was constituted by the Government of India in 1986. Dr. C.V. Raman was the first Indian to ever win the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930. He also received the Bharat Ratna from the Indian government but refused to go collect it because one of his students needed him for his doctoral thesis. Amazing dedication, isn't it? Now that we know who C.V. Raman is, let's find out what exactly is the Raman effect. Basically, when light goes through anything transparent, some of the light actually changes its properties. This is the reason the ocean seems blue in color. Now this is called the Raman effect. So now you know why we celebrate Science Day. Let us know in the comments section below if there's a science experiment you want to try.
That's all we have for you here. Remember to keep your thoughts clear. Thank you for being a part of this weekly news wrap.
I learned, I gained, I grasped.
Remember to subscribe to Igraasp for your weekly news update.